Girl, I'm so different.
See, I don't know if anybody will say it better than Fatu Rankin. I'm so excited. It's already weekend. What? Welcome to the last Friday of the month. It is that time of day when we make memorable moments and relax. Because the weekend is upon us and we don't have time to waste.
And as usual, we'll be giving it our all, bringing to you entertainment content from far and wide. So get your eyes ready because you're about to see a whole lot of goodness on your screen.
Yeah! I'm excited. You know, your weekend starters are in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Can you feel the weekend excitement in the air? I bet you can. We have your go-to weekend songs on cues, and if you can stay here with us, I'm sure you'll have so much fun. All right, that being said, my name is Catherine. You'll know me as Lady Cat, her royal hotness, Queen Cat, her royal hotness, Kit Kat, the pressing, not the chocolate, Kitty, Kata, Kate, Ovikate Cruz.
Yes. Okay, it's your homegirl right here. It's your girlfriend next door. It is the jewel in the crown. You can call me Honey Friday. You can call me Honey Buddy, Honey Fire, Honey Flames, Honey on Point, Honey Kopoke, Honey KPK, Honey...
Honey Camo.
Honey General Missy.
Honey Camo.
No louder, no louder.
We just salute you, Honey General.
I greet you specially.
We greet you specially.
I greet you specially. I greet you specially.
Shoma.
I greet you specially.
As the only person reminded me of this week when I saw they did a compilation of all the artists that have gone for NYSC. And then you see all of them with their NYSC uniform like this. I'm like, wait, what? But yeah, all right, guys, it is your girl Dala, a.k.a. the goddess of skills. Some of you call me the goddess or Dala la 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 la. Yes, all right, guys, listen, we do not take Fridays very lightly here. Everything is turned up to another level as we will be talking about the latest entertainment news. Thereafter, we will be getting into celebratory mood with our celebrities on Celebrity Birthday Shoutouts.
We'll also be rewinding to this day in entertainment history and then joined by our first guest for today, after which Catherine will be responsible for today's dose of social media craze on Social View.
On the flip side of the show, one of us will be showing gratitude on the True It Off segment, followed by the news recap. We will then be joined by our second guest, while on today's Daily Top 5, we'll be talking about 5 different people you'll find on public transportation. We'll then wrap it all up with today's reminder that happiness is free! The show begins.
All right, let's just get straight into the entertainment news already. Mercy Chinwo is engaged. Nigerian gospel singer Mercy Chinwo is in an excited mood as she just got engaged to Pastor Blessed Uzochikwe. She shared the good news via her Instagram page, posting photos from their pre-wedding shoot. She captioned the post writing, "I am blessed to be blessed with at the official blessed. The thought of doing the next phase and the rest phase of my life with you makes the blessing more real. I love you, sweet." The soon-to-be husband, who happens to be a pastor at the Waterbrook Church and the Upper Room, also took to his Instagram page where he shared similar pictures with the caption, "I'm the man the Lord showed mercy." And Mercy Chinwo, thanks for saying yes. I love you dearly. We're right here on A Splash. Wishing them lots of love and happiness as they embark on this new journey.
Yes, congratulations to the both of them. I was seeing all the posts online, and of course, trust human means to go and dig out an old video of when Bless said, my sister. So now, are we saying that we can be getting out of brother and sister zone? Because
yes,
of course,
this is evidence.
So they say that you should marry your best friend. So it's possible they were sisters and brother and sister, and then they were very close. And you know, you looked within your circle, and you're like, okay, so who's that person? Who is? And I can stick to. And you decided to pick that one. So there is nothing wrong. It could be that at some point the person was your sister. And the one that annoyed me was the one I saw this morning about what's that?
Cubana
Chief priest saying
like,
that, oh, so they like that thing, so I'll be something like that. So I'm like, what's that exactly? Because I think that is rude in the sense that somebody is holy, that somebody likes God, somebody loves God does not mean that. So if that is a pre-wedding shoot, how are they supposed to stand? Like you stand there and you stand here, and then you hold, or you don't even touch each other or something.
So you leave space for the Holy Spirit.
Yes,
because
in the middle.
I want to believe that they're doing it in the proper way. So when they are married and they are married, they have all the liberty.
Yeah, so I feel like he was probably just joking. Like, so you know how, no, you know what I'm saying, because you know how sometimes you see, like, I don't know if it happens to anybody else, but I know like sometimes I'll see some pregnant people on the road and I'm like, Yusuf. So I think it might have been that, and then it did look like, because he said, oh, congratulations first, and then, oh, so Yusuf. So I think he was probably, he's never serious, really.
Anyway, I'm super excited for them, and some people actually went to look at the guy's followers before the announcement and after, and I'm like, they were even comparing, like, oh, he had 2,000, now he has over 50,000, like, doesn't matter. They're together and they're getting married. We look forward to the wedding.
It matters.
The very best.
When you are joined to something, it matters.
And they two become one.
So if the person is rubbing off well on the other person, it is good. So, yeah.
All right, talking about people at loggerheads. Amber Heard's reportedly set to write tell-all book. Amber Heard may have lost the high-profile lawsuit against her ex-husband, Johnny Depp, but she remains keen and consistent in her attempts to share a side of the story. After being ordered to pay Johnny Depp over $8 million in damages following their high-profile defamation trial, Amber Heard is reportedly writing a tell-all book detailing her account of events about her relationship with ex-husband Johnny Depp. An insider told OK Magazine, saying, and I quote, Amber considers a career in Hollywood over. She's already in talks and is excited about it. At this point, she has nothing to lose and wants to tell all, end of quote. All of this is coming after the Aquaman star admitted through her lawyer that she cannot afford the over $8 million in damages awarded to Johnny Depp after their defamation battle. Just so you know, Amber Heard's audacity and bravery could cost her money and her reputation all over again, according to a New York divorce attorney and author, Drew Bickel. Heard may have everything to lose if she decides to lay it all out on paper, as potential lawsuits could be brought. The attorney says, and I quote, Depp and his legal team will be reading and listening to everything that Heard states. If she crosses the line, which is likely, there is no question that she will be hit with another defamation suit and end up right back in court. End of quote. So now she's walking on eggshells.
So this is what they call, I get the coconut head. I know they hear word, but this is the bad type of it, because first of all, you've already been hit with these lawsuits. You already have so much money to pay, which I was hearing that she said she did not have the money to pay. It's not our business. You must pay it up. And then now you've never sorted that out. You're already wanting to write a book. So now if you write a book, Johnny Depp now comes out and says, oh, you lied against me in this book. You defamed me. They will now sue her again. So the $8 million... You will now add, like...
Then what she cashed out from the book, she'll not pay. Man, it's crazy.
Very stressful.
Yeah, it's very crazy. It's just crazy, because before this whole book thing came out, she already said she was going to appeal the case, and Johnny Depp had already said if she wasn't going to appeal, he might decide not to take the money because it wasn't about the money for him. And then now we're hearing about this book, and there's just a lot going on. Let's just see if she goes forward with it or not. What do you think?
Oh, well, they should sort their issues out. All right, now let's move on already. Justice Smollett insists he is innocent. Embattled American actor-singer Justice Smollett continues to insist that he is innocent of the claims that he staged a racist and homophobic attack against himself in 2019. In an interview with Sway in the Morning, Justice Smollett, who is currently promoting his feature directorial debut, B-Boy Blues, was asked about the level of attention given to his case. He replied saying, if I had done this, I'd be a place of blip. That's not really questionable. If I had done something like this, it would mean that I stuck my fist in the pain of Black Americans in this country for over 400 years. It continued, we're not even talking about in Africa because that's an even deeper, larger conversation. It would mean that I stuck my fist in the fears of the LGBTQ community all over the world. I'm not that blip, never have been, don't need to be, didn't need to have a rise in this career. I was on the up and up. If you would recall, Justice Paulette was found guilty last December of multiple counts of disorderly conduct in connection with lying to police, yet he maintains is innocent of these crimes.
Honey for cigarettes.
As in, we leave it to her.
Oh, wow, it is just still insisting, but I do understand that from the outset, even if you're guilty, if you have said that you're not guilty, to be somehow in the middle of it to now turn back, because of course that's going to be a whole lot of, you know, messy right there. And I think that's one of the reasons it's just actually sticking to that, like, okay, so I did not do this. It's very obvious because even the guys involved have come to say their own part of the story. And the police could even tell that you were lying to them the other time. Well, it's 40 now because he celebrated his 40th some days ago. We wish him the best because in this career, we can see that he's already cancelled. Nobody is, I mean, it is what it is. I can only wish him well because this, oh my God, it's just so tiring. I wish he never even did this in the first place.
Oh, well, he maintains that he didn't do it, so I guess we'll just never know, to be honest. But then, yeah, I mean, he's trying to focus on other things, push his directorial debut with the B-Boy Blues. A friend of mine said that they saw it, and it was actually not bad at all. Like, they're actually very impressed. So, I mean, hey, he might not be cancelled.
It might not be bad.
Cancelled,
we all know.
Yeah,
look at, we'll talk about Will Smith here. It might not be the same situation, right? But the thing is that we all know that he's good. But because you just don't like a certain attitude about him. We talk about Burna Boy here. We love his songs, but somehow we just don't like the fact that we get to hear that, oh, somebody was shot somewhere, somebody was like all those and all that. So I just wish him the best. I wish him the best.
That's all we can wish him. And that's all we can take on the entertainment news for today. Right now, it's time for Celebrity Birthday Shout Out. So first on our list, in alphabetical order, we have Ali Baba Akpobome, who is 57 today. With a small market in Nigeria for stand-up comedians back in the 90s, the Nigerian comedian, entrepreneur, and actor persevered and carved a niche as an MC and comedian. He's one of Nigeria's most successful comedians and is often referred to as the godfather of Nigerian comedy.
And that is who is the godfather of Nigerian comedy. I particularly like Ali Baba. I like the fact that he's always supporting other people, helping people rise, lifting others. We rise by lifting others. I think is one of those people that should actually have that as like his, you know, mantra and all that. Like he said, he does it. You can see in actions. In fact, it goes as far as following random people
and posting their content.
And you know, so yeah. And I like the wisdom that comes from his portal every now and then. Happy birthday to him.
And it's the consistency with the January 1st concerts. Like,
beginning the year with him.
He starts the year on such a good vibe. And we love that. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Also on our list today, we have Daniel Etim Effiong, who's a year older today. He's a Nollywood actor and filmmaker who has featured in several blockbuster Nigerian movies and TV series. And I must say, he's a talented actor.
Very.
And before he got married, the ladies were all over him. Even now that he's married, they're still eyeing him.
I did see an interview with his wife where she said that they met on social media.
In the DM.
Yes, in the DM. So check your DM, people of the world. If they call you brother or sister, you can still escape it like Mercy Chinwo. Thank you. Oh, wow. But yeah, I absolutely adore him. He's such a fantastic actor. I mean, watching him, it never feels like you're watching a movie. It just feels like, you know, you're just having a very natural. Happy birthday.
All right, so Ian Glenn is 61 today. The Scottish actor is best known for his roles as Dr. Alexander Isaacs, the Tyrant, in 3 films of the Resident Evil film series, and as Jorah Mormont in the HBO fantasy television series Game of Thrones. It's Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
for me.
so Jorah Mormont was that person that was in love with Khaleesi, and then, like, of course, he did not stand a chance, but he was like loyal, and then he will now mess up. Then she will now, happy birthday to him. He absolutely killed that role. I don't know if I can see him play anything else. I'm not thinking Khaleesi.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Also, we have Inidima Okoje, who is 32 today. You might remember the Nigerian actress and fashionista from series such as Skinny Girl in Transit and Desperate Housewives Africa, and films such as It's Her Day, Northeast, The Royal Hibiscus Hotel, Namaste Wahala, Blood Sisters, amongst others. So I've seen her in a series of movies, and she is talented. I love her acting skills. I love that in Blood Sisters.
And I think her husband was a year older yesterday or some days ago. So I think it's just a beautiful thing.
Like, joint birthday.
So how did they used to do it? You save money and
she traveled. She traveled. She was on the plane the other day. She was saying that I'm going to meet the love of my life or something like that. So yeah.
So it's a joint birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
All right, moving on. Still on our celebrity birthday shout out. Lionel Messi is 35 today. He's an Argentine professional footballer who plays as a forward for Ligue 1 club Paris Saint-Germain and captains the Argentina national team. He's often considered the best player in the world and widely regarded as one of the greatest players of all time. He had spent his entire professional career with Barcelona, where he won a club record 35 trophies until he left in 2021.
That is a legend right there.
Yeah, and there was a lot of controversy when he was at Barcelona. People saying, Nadia, you won't die, won't you leave? And when he finally left, they're like, okay, yeah. It's done something different.
A very happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday to him.
Okay, still on the list, Mindy Kaling is 43 today. She's an American TV and film actress, voice actor, writer, producer, and comedian. She first gained recognition for starring in the sitcom The Office, and then went on to star as the face of the series The Mindy Project. Most recently, she created the Netflix comedy drama series Never Have I Ever. And I must say, I've enjoyed it so far, because every episode has something different. Never have I ever this, never have I ever that. And it's something you guys should actually try to watch.
Is it my type of...
No. Not your type totally, but you'll feel to enjoy it. You don't start, all right.
Sorry.
Happy birthday. All right, Solange Knowles is 36 today. Well, many people remember her for the elevator fight, but she's an American singer, songwriter, record producer, and actress. She has songs such as Cranes in the Sky, Losing You, and I Decided, to her credit. Fun fact, she has temporary stints as a backup dancer for Destiny's Child, which featured her older sister Beyonce as one of its members. She also wrote music for the group.
And they too were backup singers for her.
As in, turn by turn, turn by turn,
Yeah, the fact that we talked about her yesterday on,
we did.
On Daily Top 5, when we're talking about celebrities that sang theme
Voices
songs,
going,
that we loved. And Solange, I love her. She's a bundle of fire.
Yes, she is.
Let me put it that way. She's that person that I feel like she just doesn't subscribe to nonsense.
Even in the elevator, anywhere. All right, a special birthday shout out to one of our makeup artists here. Ada, today is her birthday. She did my makeup. She makes us glam all the time. Ada, we wish you the very best. We do love you, and we hope today is a very special and amazing day for you. And happy birthday to every single person out there celebrating today. We wish you the very best. And even though it's a rainy day, we hope we're keeping you warm enough with all the entertainment right here.
That's right. All right, guys, for a look at today's entertainment history lesson, let's check out Rewind, after which we will be joined by our first guest.
Look. Watch this.
Let's rewind. On this day in 1981, For Your Eyes Only, the 12th James Bond film, starring Roger Moore and first directed by John Glenn, premieres in London. And in 2006, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, directed by Gore Verbinski, starring Johnny Depp, Keira Knightley, and Orlando Bloom, premieres at Disneyland. It becomes the fastest film to gross over $1 billion. Finally, on this day in 2010, the Twilight Saga Eclipse, based on the book by Stephanie Meyer, directed by David Slade, starring Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson. And that's it on Rewind.
Watch this.
Right, yes. Our first guest on the show today started music at a tender age. His style of music is said to be unique, genuine, passionate, and groovy to the maximum. Ladies and gentlemen, Shayo Davids in the building. Hi, Shayo.
Welcome to the show.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Is black your favorite color?
Maybe, yeah.
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 I can guess.
Just chilled on the chill beat.
Yeah.
All right, so how have you been?
Man, I've been stressed. I've been working.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
I've
like
been
you came
under a
straight
lot of
from the recording studio.
My recording studio is in my house.
Oh my gosh, so
Yes, ma'am.
it's like you're working every time.
Yes, ma'am.
Interesting
Like,
stuff.
like I should now.
Okay.
All right, where are you from?
I'm Yoruba. I'm from Osun State.
I wouldn't actually have guessed. For some reason, I felt like you were maybe Hausa or you had like that. Do you get that? Do you get that?
Yeah, I have Hausa in my family. Though.
I could always tell.
Right. Okay, so let's talk about how music started for you.
And like she said already, yeah, music started like from like.
You have to be audible.
Okay.
And
music,
give us some energy.
Music started from the beginning of my life, man. I was born in like a party.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, with all the music playing and everything.
Oh, yeah, at your godmother's
Yes.
birthday party, right?
Yes, yes. So that's a fact. So like,
wow.
I grew up in music basically, but I didn't grow up knowing I was going to make music. I just grew up around music. Music was always there. I loved music. But I knew I was going to make music when I was like in junior secondary school.
Okay.
After like a talent show. And I wowed everybody, the whole school.
Like you're reliving it right now.
That moment made me realize a lot. Just made me realize that I really like, I don't know, it was just that moment that made me realize, okay, I want to do this. This is what I want to do. I can't do this. Because when at that talent show, the whole school went crazy. The whole school went bonkers. Yeah, it was like a live music performance.
Yeah.
So I did.
And you became an instant star.
Yeah.
Everybody was shouting, Shayo, 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 Shayo.
But when you started, what did your
that's
family think about it? How did they react to it? That, oh, you want to do music?
Yeah, because music has always been there, yeah. So they weren't so, it wasn't like a very shocking thing.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So it was just like,
Were they liberal?
no, it's just, I mean, ever since I've been younger, my parents have kind of trusted my decisions.
Okay.
No, kudos to them. That's because they're like the kind of parents that will let you do it,
Okay.
then learn.
Oh, wow.
Not like they'll impose.
Okay,
Like
okay,
no,
okay.
it has to be like this. No, they'll be like, okay, do it. Then we two will see how it goes.
Okay.
And you two, you see how it goes, and you will learn. Like your brain is working.
That's good.
Yeah. So they were like, okay, I'll do it now, and let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm doing it right now.
So what genre of music would you say that you make? Because yes, we know like you have a unique style, but what would you call your genre of music?
Afro fusion.
Afrofusion.
Afrofusion.
And
Okay.
who's your biggest musical inspiration?
There's a lot of them, so I can't call one the biggest.
Okay, give us a list of maybe like 3 or 4.
The
Yeah.
you say Wizkid,
International.
David Brenner,
International.
international.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson, Lil Wayne, Drake.
Okay. All right. So do you do a bit of rap?
I started with rap.
Oh.
But the thing is, I grew up listening to like R&B
Okay.
and pop.
Yeah.
But I got interested in music, or when I got like old enough to start buying like music.
Okay.
I got interested in rap. But I grew up around pop and R&B and all them, you know.
Yeah.
So I started with rap. But at the end of the day, my rap was like, it just turned to like singing. So I started with rap, but I won't say I
I like
rap.
how honest you are.
Yeah,
So
I love it.
yeah, I don't even call what I do sing,
Okay.
because I'm not the one with the best voice and all that.
Oh,
So I
wow.
literally rap and sing.
Rap
I just
sing.
make good music.
All right, interesting, good music. But then
Yeah.
I like your honesty. I like that you
Thank
said
you,
that
ma'am.
you're not even the one that has the best voice.
Yeah.
But then at some point in your life, have you thought of, you know, awards, being celebrated, getting to the peak of your career and all of this?
Yeah, like
Performing at O2.
Grammy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, look at what is happening right now.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to get a Grammy, by God's grace. Because Burna already did that for us. So we're just going to be packing the Grammys now, man. You know,
love
Everyone
it.
has been shouting the whole Africa to the world, Nigeria to the world. We've seen Nigerian music go international, and we can see there's a high demand over there in that part of the world for African musicians. What are you doing to go global, and have you had any collaborations with international artists?
No. Yes, I've had international collaborations on the Lolo, because myself, I'm still on the Lolo. But I've worked as per producers. I've worked a handful of international producers. I've worked with DJ DS. DJ DS, they produce for Burna Boy. That's just name one. You know? But as per Nigerian artists, I've worked with a couple of them. You know, I'm friends with a couple of guys in the industry, man. Because myself, I don't care. You know, so I'm friends with. I've worked with Barry J. I've worked with Psycho YP. I've worked with Buju. I've worked with Mojo.
Benson, you
I
mean?
worked with Kizano. Yeah, Benson. Yeah, Buju Benson.
All right, so you know what? Let's just go check out his music video, and we will be back with Shayo Davids still in the building. Don't go anywhere.
One man load.
What?
Do you speak Yoruba well?
I'm Yoruba boy now.
Are you Phoebe Yoruba
Doesn't
boy?
mean no.
But
You
don't
know me
speak
say
Yoruba.
I said disgracing my people. All
Every my Yoruba.
right, welcome back, guys. We are still here, and in case you are just joining us, we still have Shayo Davids in the building, and we just checked out his video. And let's talk about that video a little bit. That's not your most recent video.
As per official video,
Official.
that's the only one I have.
That's the only one.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so let's talk about that video. What was the concept for the video, and why did you decide to go with that?
That song is called Bad Thing. Yes, that song talks about me getting cheated on by my spouse.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what that song
Like a
talks
true life story.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
it's a
ask
true
when
life
he's.
story.
Wow.
Wait, what?
Yeah, my music is like really
Oh,
my
wow.
life, you know, because, you know.
Oh, wow. So you don't chop breakfast like this?
I share, man.
All right, so you want to tell us the plans you have
I
for
share.
the
But
rest
now
of
that's
the
not
year?
the story now, though.
Okay, I know.
Now the story is our team.
I want Timmy. All right, so tell us about I want Timmy and all the other plans you have.
Yeah, our team is with Barry J, man. The video for that one is coming out soonest, man. Very, very soon.
Okay.
I'm sorry for delaying, man. Big shout out to Barry. I'm a barista. Big shout out to Barry for coming through. You know, we love you. Big shout out to my people, because the love has been intense.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a life journey. So
Alright.
as we progress, we're just hoping for it to be getting better. So this one is the newest phase. Like every song, every single, or every drop, or every project is like a phase of my life, man.
Okay.
Oh,
like
the
a
EP you're
journal.
working on.
Yeah, nobody knows about that though.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, or you want to touch on that?
Okay, so the EP, wow. Yeah, we have an EP. I'm working on an EP, yes. I'm working on an EP, but I can't say too much about it.
All right, so we're keeping our fingers crossed on that.
But I want to is the tip of the iceberg. You people should go listen to I Want to Shayo Davids featuring Barry J.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Shayo Davids, for coming on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, and that is with our first guest. We'll be back after this break. Wish Social View, stay here with us.
All right, my people, welcome to Social View. It's time to get your daily dose of the craziness happening on social media. So let's just get right into it without wasting time. And we're starting with this one. You know those people that usually choose wedding dates? I'm getting married this year. This is one of them. And he says, my wedding is getting closer and I still don't have a fiancé. Baba, marry yourself. No be person marry ragdoll.
See, now this kind of guy, they buy side mirror, whisper
Before buying car, hoping to have a car.
because what's this?
Or key holder first. You buy key holder.
Key holder. You just
Yeah.
have this is a nice for my car key
Yes.
that I don't yet have.
It's faith, having faith.
Yeah.
So you can actually have faith. That is, if your faith is as small as a mustard seed.
See, though, my sister.
And let's see whether it works.
Wahala.
Maybe it has worked for some people.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah.
Some people
Yes.
meet in 2 weeks and get married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't advise that.
Or
Your
they
story might
advise
be
you
the
to
same.
go to a car shop and then you don't have any money, or you're just looking
Window
at
shopping.
and you know by faith somebody will just come and say, no, that's what I want to buy. You know what? Pick another one and I'll pay for it.
Hey! Okay.
Bless
I did happen to you
go sit down
before.
for car shop.
My sister. Maybe OJ should go and sit in private jets hangar today.
I swear.
Okay, so this is when you listen to what someone says and you hear something else, not what they said. So these ladies are in pain. And they're like, you said buy crypto. Because now crypto is going down.
Yes,
and the cat is like, I said buy crypto. Like,
Yeah.
you don't do.
Okay, so this
You know-
actually is exclusively for OJ. So some 2 days ago, I saw OJ. OJ was crying to me about how, everything is
OJ
just
cries?
bad. Don't worry.
Wow.
I will tell you more. So I now say, OJ, be careful, Lord. I felt so sorry for you. Guess what? The next thing he said, but this is the right time to buy. I said, you mad? Like,
I know they
you
let-
just told me right now that what is wrong with you?
My chest, my
Is
stomach.
anybody brainwashing you? Is something wrong with you?
Yeah, because it can still go up.
Up, yes.
You understand?
And if you
So-
buy when it's low and it goes up, you make profit.
So you know that Nigerians were used to suffer. When we are suffering, that we feel like we have done the work. So it could be that.
No, you can't blame them. You know, the people that bought when it was low, when it rose, they made a fortune. So now everybody's waiting for it to go low.
So
So that
either you
I'll
buy
never
crypto
understand.
Right.
or you say
I'll
buy
never
crypto.
All right, you're talking about understanding. This is understanding mathematics. So he's Jay at Jason_ says, whenever I start to understand mathematics, example 2 will just come and spoil everything. And I agree with this one. You would think you understand the equation. For your mind, you don't solve example 1. Example 2 will just show you another, like...
Okay, so
I thought I just did
I
this.
can't relate because even the example 1, I don't know it first.
We are in this.
Before we now get to example 2, that one don't first kill me. Then that 2 now bury me.
Wow.
So yeah.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Let me just move on.
Just move on already.
Let me just
because-
move
oh,
on.
man.
Because, hey. Okay, so you know all those people that used to see sound and hear video. This is one of them. So Makanaki at black_boy_ says, if the video I just watched on radio is true, then we are finished.
Now those people they embellish story with this because
Exactly.
when did you watch
The
video on radio?
My sister.
So it's possible to
Like-
watch video on radio. It's possible to, because these days people on radio now, they put camera in the studio and then you can watch what is going on
Instagram
in the
Live.
studio, maybe Instagram Live or something.
But you
See
still
what you eat on radio. It did not say the
Sorry.
video of radio I watched on social
so you know
media.
that Honeypot spent years
Has
on radio.
it?
So now she has to
So it's
Give us the
fight.
knowledge.
She's fighting for her medium.
But it's not working.
Madam Kolewe.
It's not working. I was on radio. I ain't know like that. Only pot. You cannot watch on radio.
It's like
Sister, I can hear some odor.
That's what I'm saying. That people that see sound, they will say, I saw that sound coming.
This thing reminds me of when we were going to take pictures in school and somebody was spraying perfume. I didn't understand it.
They want to smell
That is
good.
it that they're going to say
But they want to
okay,
smell
so I can
good.
explain that. So that
Yes.
when you stand with people,
Yes.
you're not buying,
Uh-huh.
you are smelling nice.
Nice.
Raw powder.
Yes, that one is a
perfume.
personal
So I was
thing.
like, perfume go show for, but
They always, now the abuse where they always collect for makeup from me. That before I come show, I go spray. Say that they see her for TV. I believe me. Not my own thing be that. So Benjamin at real_Benjamin says, I think we single people should meet somewhere and choose each other. Like, I can't keep myself just chilling and watching TV. So let's not meet somewhere.
It reminds me of this video I saw of somebody in the UK saying that she does not know what is wrong since she got to the UK. She has not seen any admirer or anything. That she now thought she was the only one. She went to work and told other people and said, ha. They now say, you're not the only one, no sister. She now said, please, people come and unsingle us. It is unsingle us for me. Like, just please help us.
this is supposed to be campaign slogan
And
for Shiloh 2022.
no, they even need to start
roll.
doing singles meet, singles hangouts.
No, but they do it now. Those
But
They
they
not
don't
so they
single
pop
now.
like
I
before.
know.
Before we used to hear it every week.
draw your Bible.
My
Draw
sister.
your
My sister. So this one is was tweeted by Shani_SA. Says I also went for a spa. And you can see Shani on the bed covered. Then Omokowe now says remains cotton.
Ha!
Yeah,
No,
because
no.
this thing be like
Look at
It
dead
be
body,
like
right?
another
Like
like
cops.
it be like mortuary when not set person. You just
As
remember
in-
you shock am with cotton
Well,
wool because
it.
oh make person no go
Maxi.
this kind spa. Oh.
My sister.
Wait, see.
And for
Abeg.
spa, I know say now white towel that they use.
I beg.
I don't move
Abeg.
already. Me. So we can see these people running. Please, let's find out what's going on. God say, go into the world and multiply. POS people. Now me go first reach there.
Shout out to Bukola.
Money on the move.
Shout out to our official POS in the office.
AKA money on the move.
She delivers. By the way, I did money today. I forgot to tell you. So come and multiply for because how will you give me 20K? We now collect 400
My sister.
on top like that. What?
See, you know,
There's Sabiam.
you know, the shocking part was when they started, people were scared. Now, on every street,
I
you'll
swear.
see 1, 2, 3, 4,
Nobody
5
they find POS yesterday like mad.
Ah, my sister.
And why are they calling it? They say they are bankers too.
They are bankers.
No, they are now.
That's why I said bank on the go, money on the go.
You need receipts they give you. You
If
need
you
money
go
they
to
give you.
market
That's
now,
bad.
they don't collect transfer. They'll tell you, then they don't POS for there, go collect money.
Yes, now.
You bring the cash.
All right.
But now they multiply, sha.
Then they multiply as money they there. So we can see the way these guys are reacting. Let's find out what happened. Say, once I come out from this a lot, where they go through, I go wicked like mad.
This reminds me of secondary school.
Mr. Funny.
When they have shown people pepper, you now be like, don't worry, when I'm a senior, oh my God, what I will do to my juniors? This is the energy.
Especially the ones that their older ones were seniors and they show you pepper. They are now your juniors.
Oh.
Now those kind of people, they suffer.
I cannot relate.
Only pot. Hey.
You said what?
Even when the senior did not do anything, they will find the younger one still punish. Now you decide, may you not
Sorry,
punish
please,
him.
honey, but can you break down to us why you can't
Because
relate?
I did not go to school in Nigeria.
Even, you know what? Let me just swallow what I'm about to say.
Hey!
I'll just swallow.
Honey, but did you not do NYSC?
I came back to the NYS. Don't you know that people from the foreign land come back to Nigeria so that at least we can help you work in this Nigeria?
Like this, so only but don't tell us that you know you go this year.
My sister, only God don't
did
carry
not
us
say
go
I did
behind.
not say so before I will
You're
say
not a
different
citizen.
She
things.
don't carry us go behind.
You're not a citizen, we don't want.
Hey.
Keep your votes for
Only
your
pot,
pocket.
please go back to your place. We don't want you.
You need my vote.
Take your honey away,
You
please.
need my vote in
Please,
this country.
and with that we are done, my people. You know, they always succeed in putting a smile on your faces. And that's it on Social View for today and this week. It's time to get into the second hour of the show. And you know the party don't stop. And we will be back.
Honey, but which school you go?
Now, Abeokuta Grammar School she go. Abeokuta Grammar School.
Welcome back. It is the second hour of the show, E-Splash. And of course, today's fun-filled episode. It is now time to chew it off. And we love to end the week with some gratitude.
Ooh.
I'm grateful.
I'm grateful. So I'm actually grateful for strength and courage. to always move on when things go south.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of people that cannot handle some things, and when things happen to them, they don't have that strength and courage, and they don't have people who encourage them to move on. So I'm just grateful because I have people who encourage me to move on, to become a better person. And it's not like nobody knows what to do, but sometimes all you need is a little push. And we've seen people commit suicide in recent times, and a lot of people are like, oh, what happened to him? But he could have moved on. But he could have gone up. But he could have... But these people showed signs. They had people around them. But people around them were like, oh, I have my problem to deal with. It's not a problem if you reach out to someone every once in a while, if you check on people. I have people that I haven't spoken to in a long time, but they post content regularly. I like their content. I comment on it. And then they even send WhatsApp broadcast messages. And every once in a while, I just tell them, I see you. I see the hard work you're doing. Well done. That little encouragement, you don't know, that particular day, they might have been having a very bad day, terrible day. And then just that message will make them smile and be like, oh, so people are seeing what I do and all of that. So that little encouragement, that strength, the courage to always move on, even when things are not going well, I am very grateful for that. And that is something that we should all pray for. And I'm sure so many people crave that, but they don't have things like that or people like that in their lives. So I'm just telling people out there that if you have people in your life that are doing things, even if you're not patronizing them or pushing them, at least try to encourage them with what they do.
Okay.
That's right. And when you talk about strength and courage, I think it is very, not everybody has it, as you said, because, you know, I was talking during the week about how, so I had some electrical issues at home and all of this, so things were just blowing and all that. I think an electrician came and did not fix something right and all that. And at the same time, I wanted to put on the gen, like, a night, and it was not just coming on, like, you know, everything was just, so you see all those little things that can just dampen your spirits and can make you look like, what is it? But it is that thing of telling yourself that, say, I choose happiness. So I said, you see, I still have some 20% on my phone. I'll be pressing phone till I sleep, because what? I cannot just come and kill myself, you know, and all of this. So I think, you know, somebody can take a cue from that today. I know that some things can just be tiring, even if you don't find people encouraging you. I know, especially Nigeria is already hard, and, you know, I get it, but just try. I keep telling people, and I keep saying it, you see, when I wake up every day and I have life, I have good health, you know, that ability to hope, because all those things that you want or you need will still come. So far, you still have life, that life that you can still, you know, forge ahead. I think that's very, very important. We should try as much as possible to just make ourselves happy, even if nobody is telling you sideways, like pushing you and all that. But that does not still mean that when you see people, even if you don't have the money to help them. I have a friend whose child is critically ill. I can't even afford the millions there. So every now and then I'm checking, how are you? My little things that I can do. You know, I made a design, you know, where you can put the bank details and all that. Those little things that I think I can do, I did, because what? I cannot even afford to.
It honestly really is the little things. And I agree with you when you say sometimes, even if you don't have people that are encouraging you, see, to be very honest, sometimes you can have people that are encouraging you, but it's not interest.
So you have to get yourself.
So the thing is, it's something you have to work on yourself. And that's why I like that you said courage and strength. Because like you said, see, country is hard, world is hard. There's a lot of things going on. Sometimes people don't have the time to encourage you. Sometimes the people that even want to encourage you, they're not going to encourage themselves.
It even happened to me one day. So this day I was at home, and then a lot of people were just chatting me up, and most of them were saying, oh, you're on TV now, you have money, send me one. And I was just like chatting with someone that I hadn't had a conversation with in a long time. And I was like, you know what? I'm tired. Can I chat you up later? I just dropped my phone, took a bath, and slept. I was like, you know what? When I wake up, I'll refresh. Because I'm like, no, you can't stress me, nah.
All right, here is the recap of the entertainment news in case you missed it earlier. So we told you Mercy Chinwo is engaged.
And we also told you that Amber Heard reportedly set to write tell all book.
Justice Smollett insists is innocent.
All right, I guess we'll never know what happens in that case. All right, guys, we will be back with our second guest after this timeout.
Eledumare, bless you with body. Oh, my God, go bless me with money. All right, people. Our second guest today is the founder and lead project manager at Zanoza Entertainment, a games and entertainment company. She's also an organizing partner for one of the top music festivals in Lagos, Nigeria, called Make Music Lagos. So let's welcome to the show, Suzan Adinoyi. Hi, Suzan.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Right. So, what is Make Music? You want to tell us about that?
Okay, so Make Music is literally the celebration of World Music Day. It's a global celebration. It's actually 40 years globally and 7 years in Lagos. So what we're doing is providing opportunities for artists and just celebrating music for music lovers.
All right, so tell us, what is Make Music Day, which was on June 21st?
21,
Yes.
So Make Music Day, like I said, is the celebration of World Music Day. So what we're doing is celebrating everything music, celebrating our artists and celebrating every stakeholder in the industry beyond the artists, because there are people who, are heavily involved in making of music, producers, DJs, the whole, music schools, we just provide a platform for everyone to celebrate music.
Okay.
All right, so what are the Make Music event lineup? Like, we know there's the embassy shutdown and all of that.
Okay, so we actually started last week with the Music Business Conference. And we've done the pop-up worship as well, which is the gospel concerts. We're currently, today we're having a couple of concerts across Lagos. We're also having that tomorrow. Then we have the Learn to Play, where you can learn how to play a music instrument. That's happening tomorrow. And then also for Learn to DJ, where you can learn how to DJ as well. And also on Max FM today, we had the New Music Marathon, where some upcoming artists, their songs were selected and, played on radio. And then for Sunday, which is the grand finale, we are having the shutdown concerts just to end, the week-long celebration of music.
Okay. All right, so interesting stuff happening right there because, we know that, as you have said, some happened today and, another one happening on Sunday right there. Okay, all right, so you still want to actually shed some light on, what we should know about Make Music, like that layman who is actually watching right now and really still want to know something about it.
Yes, so Make Music Lagos, I would say, is a great platform, most especially for artists who, are coming up, or if you're producers, or you want to do something in the music business. There's an opportunity for everybody. At the Music Business Conference, we had stakeholders from, a lot of record labels, and people who learned a lot about the business of music. And then when it comes to Learn to Play, I'm sure when you were growing up, even now, the people who wanted to learn how to play an instrument. I don't know if you've wanted to learn something.
Of course, for the longest.
So, you can go to any of the Learn to Play venues and, just meet with the music instructors there and, just ignite your passion. Of course, you can't learn how to play in 1 or 2 days, but you can ignite that passion and then take it, further if you want to learn how to play an instrument. For the Learn to DJ program, we've had, DJs who are veterans in the industry teach and give back, to those who are willing to take up a career in DJing as well. And then for the concerts, we have over 1,000 artists who sign up every year to want to perform.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes.
All right, DJ Catherine will be looking forward. All right, guys, after this break, we are going to be back with Suzan Adinoyi, who will still be here telling us more.
Okay, so yesterday we were talking about, I think we talked about Sound Sultan briefly, and or maybe it was even during the weekend, we were talking about the Ghetto Kings, and this was the song we're talking about. Yes, it was yesterday, and we're talking about Baba Frayo and all of them. Yes, interesting stuff. I really, really love to see these people together. And of course, we're still talking about music right here, and Suzan Adinoyi is here to tell us some more about Make Music. Welcome back, guys. Of course, yes, we have her in the building. So, for the shutdown or grand finale, who are we looking at, the artists that you have built to perform?
Okay, so we have Mike Abdul. We have Magix from Maven.
Okay.
Then we have the Cavemen. We have Johnny Drill.
All right.
We have Nonso.
We're excited already.
Yeah, we have quite a number of artists. There's Temilaya, the saxophonist. So we try to get artists across different genres of music. I know we're going to be having an Endless Ocean as well. So yeah, so we have quite a number of artists lined up.
All right, when is the shutdown concert taking place, and is it free? Because I know people are like, I want to come out to both. Go see a world.
So it's actually happening at Muriyokola Park, BI. It's starting at 5-6 p.m. And then it's free to attend.
Hey.
It's free to attend. But of course, we have, this year, we're going to be doing priority seating.
Oh, so what does that
VIPs.
even mean?
So basically, it means those who want to support Make Music can actually get like a priority seat, and it comes with like refreshments, a VIP area, all of that. But it's free to attend. If you feel like you want to support, of course, you can get a priority seat.
All right, so what are the social media handles and the website people can go to get more information about the Make Music Lagos?
Okay, so you can just visit at Make Music Lagos on all social media platforms. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere.
Okay.
At Make Music Lagos.
All right, thank you so very much for coming
Thank
to
you
tell
for
us all about
having
Make
me.
Music Lagos. And those of you who want to attend, now you know where to go to.
And they've said it's free.
No payment, so welcome your refreshment.
Make sure you register, actually.
Oh,
you have to
very
register.
important.
Yes, very
Not
important.
tell us.
Very important to register. It's free, but you have to register.
On the website.
Where do you register on the website?
Yes, on the website. And of course, if you go to our social media page on the bio, you see the registration.
So that it can be
okay.
orderly, right?
Yes.
All right.
All right, thank you so very much, Suzan.
Thank
for
you very
coming.
much.
And that's it with our second guest. We will be back after this break with today's Daily Top 5.
The things that happen here.
Crazy thing.
All right, transportation in Lagos is a big deal as there are different factors that affect movement and the price of transportation. Factors like the weather, traffic, and availability of fuel. But that is not our focus, right? We have all had experiences with public transportation at one point or the other. And there are people I'm sure you would never forget every time you alight at your preferred bus stop. And today, let's talk about 5 different people you will find on public transportation. This is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch me.
Shift for me. Body odor. Now, the seat is never comfortable for these ones. They would always ask you to shift even if there is enough space for 2 people, either because they want to see what you're doing on your mobile device or they enjoy being in people's spaces and like to push people. It's worse when it happens after rush hour as they are already sweating with body odor filling the air.
So this is when I'll say, like, I can't relate. I don't think
Praise Master Jesus.
My sister, if I say I don't relate.
No, yeah.
I remember that, I think it was jam lesson that I was going to, and it was maybe like 10, 15 minutes from my house, but you definitely encounter those shifts for me. And in my mind, I'm like, you know, you will not say it out, but there's space there, but your mind will be like, but there's space. Like, why? But then, sometimes you'll be pressing phone, you just see somebody like this. It's 2 of
Now,
una,
2 of
they
you get the phone.
2 of una get the phone. You're going to tell you, wait, I've not finished reading.
That
What's
won't
the
happen to
like,
me.
Have you seen another person that will be leaning on you so much the whole way? So somehow you just discover, maybe you'll not realize immediately, but somehow you just know that, what's wrong? You just see that, excuse, what is this? Like,
Especially when the person now slips off and is drooling. And that one, the worst part. But the one of the phone usage, this one, I was going through Instagram that day, and this lady at the back said, wait, now I've not finished reading. I'm like, like how?
Is a lie.
Yes.
She got carried away.
She got carried away.
And then suddenly people will just pally. Then it will not be showing us, see this. Yeah.
She'll not say, have you checked this page?
It was even the one someone told me, shout out to Evelyn Appiar. She told me that she got into this Keke Marwa and somebody with strong body odor. When she got down, when she alighted, that she was already going. And she was now still perceiving. She thought the person was around. She looked. The thing hung on her. The odor hung and followed her to work. She said she did not stay at work for long that day. She had to quickly go home and go and...
And that kind of thing, perfume, not
No, perfume. When perfume
it'll make it worse. Because when...
That is where you see my grandmother come into the house from the back of the house. Like, she will not come through the front door. So she will first of all go and remove her clothes and put it... That's my grandmother for you. Say, I sat beside somebody today.
That type of thing, just get home and go and take your bath immediately.
I'm telling you.
All right, this next set of people, the I know get change people.
Roche?
Has anyone asked you recently, do you have loose change? Nah, them be that. There's always an issue between these people and the conductor because they never have change. And they always pay 500 naira for it or 1,000 naira for a fare of 50 or 100 naira. These people are strategic as they know there's always a good Samaritan who offer to pay. There are many people like that because they, and I not get change. My picking get change.
That's why they tell us, why enter this bus now? I know that you change. No go and go enter inside. I got them for Rose, you know get change. No, I will change them for you.
You know the worst? When you don't have change and you say somebody we have change, all of you now say, do you have change? Say, I have 500. So, do you have change? Okay.
But shout out to the conductors that, so me, because my maths is very shaky, you get some conductors
No, they are talented.
They know how to calculate.
They all of them. They are talented.
Give me 70 naira, I will give you 100.
Yeah.
Remember,
all
I'm
of
like
them.
70, 200, and they
All of
calculate
them.
it and you still be all right. So I'm
All
like,
of
shout
them.
outs to all bus conductors.
Yeah.
Nasabi. What?
Yeah, that's true.
But when I try on a change, you know they enter
Yes,
person
now.
bus like they no say change, no they.
I make conductor self, they find change.
They know they get change.
But they will show you, Sha. All right, let's talk about the toasters. Once they see someone in skirts, they try to strike a conversation. Everybody is a fine girl, and they would always support or contribute to whatever she has to say, just because they want to toast her to get a number. But most of them would turn their face once payment begins. Some even wait till after the fare is paid.
Yes.
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 And some of them will be trying to touch you.
OJ's people. OJ's people there.
Waiting be OJ's own in
Yes,
this one.
because OJ get this kind of behavior. They'll be looking at you. Once you bring out money, conductor. That's when you just start hearing, hello, pretty girl. You are a madman. Get out of my side.
The annoying ones are the ones that will now be saying hello and they'll be touching you in places that, like...
Oh, that touching.
you
Just
mad or
no,
something?
just forget it.
There was one that trended one time on social media. The guy
Yeah.
said the lady Naomi.
Yes.
She
You
changed
go tap-
jam. She stopped that bus the normal.
You go tap correct.
All of them, they beg her.
What happened to me? The person was behind me. It was, and I'll look back. I'll warn him.
Do not carry face.
Once I turn face front, it would do.
Hey.
Come on.
We want.
Stop correct.
I'll be the one that will sit behind you on a bike, and when your clothes will not be wet or wrecked. Please, I don't want
Please,
to talk
let's
about
just not talk.
nonsense.
Let's just
please.
move on to the next set of people. These ones are always everywhere. The preachers and the sellers. There's always a preacher or someone selling something in every vehicle. If there's not one disease that can be easily cured with supposedly cheap medicine, which I don't advise, there will be a preacher reminding you of how to be a good Christian. And then the booksellers are teaching you. They're selling book, How to Be a Millionaire. I had to ask one day, I said, how come you never read this book? You know, he said, no, I want to share the knowledge.
Not where if you get the knowledge, no go there, they sell it. Okay, so my problem is the people that sell things, because it was for the first time inside public transport that I knew there was something called a disease called black nutrition.
You get new diseases.
See, as the guy talked the thing, he said, this thing that I'm selling now, see, as you're looking at the thing can
they'll
solve
create
on a columbu. I don't know what that was. On a columbu, black nutrition. I said,
It be the Yoruba ones for me. And it's the voice they always use. And I saw a skit.
Catherine, I can see it now. You will make a business of selling.
No, my father has a pharmacy. He sells
what?
legal medicine. He
Okay.
owns a pharmacy. He sells
Don't worry, be the
medicine.
hype woman.
No,
Is it a hype woman?
He sells all of that the legal way, please. I'm not type woman and anything.
Oh my
Do you know,
God.
recently a comedian even did a skit. There was this video I saw online of this guy. He was selling. He told them that the pills he was selling, you won't cough for the next 5 years or 10 years.
But let me tell
So
you.
he told it, everybody bought it. And as he got to the back of the bus, they just said, and they're like, what?
In 5 years, don't expire.
But let me tell you, my
He never
friend was
renew.
going to serve in Jos, and he said that this person was selling like a balm, and he was telling them that buy this and buy this. And he said that when they get to a particular area, that the coat, that if you don't buy, don't ask him again. Guess what? They got to that area. It was very cold. People were looking for him. They are already alighted. Okay, well, let's talk about the noisemakers. Everything that happens in their business, especially when it does not concern them, they can argue from now till to infinity and would never see reason with any other person, even when they are wrong. Their shouting bouts always ends in curses or threats being made. There are also those whose private calls become public.
These people,
Benga! Benga! Mama, I'm like, how many people is this person talking to? Benga! Show something.
Especially the ones that want to lie that they're almost there and they're now, hello, I'm on Third Bridge. And you'll be hearing,
So I don't know why I will enter public transport and I'm hearing how you work in construction, your oga has been stressing you out, and then you go like come out the work, but you never see work with like what's my business?
Do you know there was this bus I boarded? I can't remember from where to where, but those two ladies that sat together, did I meet their friends? I can easily identify who is who. Because the gist that they were giving, from the description, you know who is who, like which of their friends did what. That one is just fat, but she too like man. The other one, this one, I'm like...
So I tell you what, when you talk too much in public transport like that, you never even can tell who knows who.
Exactly.
Because this was the gist of my neighbor. My neighbor told me that they were actually talking about her. And so she said her husband now, they were dating at the point. So that one saw her off to the, car park. And when she got there, they were actually speaking Calabar. They didn't know because she was speaking Yoruba to her husband. So they didn't know that she understood. So they were saying that they were abusing her. They were saying that, look at her long nails. She has gone to sleep in a guy's house. She said that she was not doing it very well. She was not chewing gum so that they can, talk about. So when they now got to, when she alighted, they were still there. She now pulled one of them down. And she now started speaking her language and said, you. And, she has a large family. Everybody just came.
When you are corporate hungry.
Hi. But yeah, let's just have decorum as we're in public because you don't know who cable they touch for the head.
You don't know who.
And conductors, try to give change because I always say when I see bus and then as the thing is packed, you not see crowd, not see one guy, they don't hold on the shirt like this, they got money come as I beg.
But it's actually the 8 to 5 and we can't talk about everybody. But there are also those who always forget their bus stop.
My sister.
Hey.
That we play, listen to music like this.
Conductor, they go challenge. Then they don't pass. My dear, there's just so many people that you won't forget. But anyways, guys, that's all we've got on today's Daily Top 5. We will be back shortly.
Studio News tonight. We have
Madam, sorry.
There.
A 2. A 3.
All right, before we go, guys, here is this week's reminder that happiness is absolutely
people who don't define happiness is
is a happiness for me. She won all of them. Yes. Hands down. Because what Mama they dance.
She did come on
for days.
And also shout out to the content creators. Because I saw a different video. She just put the speaker there and she was dancing. If you want to come and dance, come and dance. And then it just made everybody's day in the market that day.
Because as I say all the time, Nigeria is already difficult. So if you see that thing that will just improve your mood and will just make you happy.
Even if it's for 10 minutes.
Even if it is for 2 seconds, just go there and do it. Love the vibe. And she was even giving high five. Even when they were not even ready. Love.
All right, guys, on that note, we have come to the end of today's edition of E-Splash. I hope that you guys have had a fantastic week. We've done our absolute best to make sure that you guys have all the fun, all the entertainment, and all the happiness we can possibly give. But right about now, we need to sign out on behalf of Honey Shmoney, Honey, O'Shea, Lady Kat, who is also in the building, and of course your girl, la 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 la. We wish you a happy weekend, and we definitely hope to see you guys next week. Of course, check out our YouTube, our Instagram. See, you people already know, I beg. Let me not talk too much. Man, we turn up. Let's go.